Hey there, my lovely collective. Just jumping on to get you a collective reading. So this will be general, so please only take what resonates as always and leave the rest. And if you are looking for more specific details, just check the other placements in your chart, specifically your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, collective, we're going to get started with some preliminary messages. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. All right, so Spirit, what do we have today for the collective? What do we have today for the collective in love? Okay. Wild woman. Okay. Challenge. We have illusion. We have abundance, and then we have change. Okay, that's interesting about Wild Woman because I asked for I asked for a song when I was meditating. And I got the first line or part of the chorus for a Beyonce song, which was, "You Must Not Know About Me." And I was like, what? Kind of reading is this going to be? And so I kept hearing that, and then I kind of blew that off, kept meditating, and then I was hearing the song "Wild Horses," which is by, I'm pretty sure that's the Rolling Stones. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, when I'm seeing this, Wild Woman is all about being very much so in your power. It's about being untamable in a sense, just really a free spirit who does what they want, that is comfortable with everything, comfortable with who they are, comfortable with, sexuality, comfortable with everything, okay? That's what a wild woman is. Not afraid to let their hair down and be exactly who they are unapologetically. And then we have challenge, illusion, abundance, and change. So we have a lot of variables going here. Someone may feel in a love connection here that you are a challenge, honestly. Perhaps someone is looking at you now. It could be somebody new, I don't know. That you're very difficult to tame, number one. They may view that almost as a challenge, like perhaps perhaps you could be just so in your power right now, just kind of doing your own thing. They're not really sure how to approach you. If this is a person from the past, perhaps they thought that things would be a little bit different in this situation or scenario. If it's a brand new person, obviously, it could very well be someone who's just kind of keeping an eye on you, finding you to be a bit mysterious is what I'm getting. And someone that is just really just a free spirit. That's what I keep getting with that. Even with challenge, you see you have kind of half lady, half animal here, right? And they have angel wings though, and they literally look like they're about to fly off of something. Just very wild, very free, very much so in your power. And again, like I said, apologetically so. I think it's just hard to kind of pin down at the moment. So some of you guys may have felt like you were in some kind of illusion about something, or perhaps whoever is watching you right now is feeling like you're in some kind of illusion. You may also have something going on where you're really undergoing some kind of glow up that people can actually see or notice in you. Your happiness, your freeness, your free spirit, just something people are very much so drawn to. I feel like you may be doing something too that has to do here about your abundance here. Lakshmi is obviously about abundance. Perhaps you're very much so focused on that. Perhaps you're creating new ways and new endeavors that are going to bring you more abundance. I think somebody is actually looking at you as quite abundant as well. So you may be quite successful in your own right. Or even just creating things, very imaginative and even creative. and bringing things into fruition, perhaps businesses or creative ideas of some sort. Somebody sees you really shining is what I'm getting with this Lakshmi card. Okay, just really shining, really beautiful, just taking care of yourself. Why do I feel like it's almost like someone sees you stepping into your own, like, see, look, it's so crazy because the next card has changed, but I don't only feel like a physical change. I feel like perhaps you've changed since the last time you've seen someone. Perhaps you're very different. You've made a lot of changes. Perhaps somebody has witnessed this before. Maybe you've been apart from somebody for a while, or maybe just the people around you are kind of watching you, like I said, step into your own. But I do feel with this challenge that somebody feels like you may be a challenge perhaps to get to at this time, or even to read at this time. So let's get some cards on it and see what's up for you, my collective. Interesting start. So I just want to know, Spirit, tell me about who is this keeping an eye? Who's finding my collective to be? Now, let's say, how are people seeing my collective? Oh, wow. First card out. Look at that. Can't make it up. 10 of Cups. Or, I'm sorry, 10 of Pentacles. And then the Moon. My goodness. Okay, we just literally, we're clarifying these cards already. I said they think you're something elusive about you. They're disillusioned about you. They're finding it hard to kind of get a handle on you because they've watched these changes. You're really stepping into your abundance. Your first two cards out is a card of illusion, but it's also a card of someone not being clear. I feel like you may be very well trying to tap into your intuition, but someone else, why do I feel like someone is trying to figure you out now? Like, you're here watching the reading. Obviously, you probably are here for another love situation, but I'm feeling like this is towards you. So I think someone is really, they feel like you're very much so focused on your abundance, but I feel like they also feel like you're keeping some things hidden, like you're kind of an illusion right now, honestly. You're in this elusive state, being very private, kind of mysterious, and I think I don't know why I'm feeling like I'm challenged by that, right? Like somebody's viewing that as kind of a challenge, perhaps because they can't get information or can't get to you in some way. Oh, okay. We actually literally have a card of challenge, which is interesting. All right, give me one more, Spirit. Clarifying the Sphinx card here. I think because they see that you have really stepped into this power here, maybe that's not the way you were when you were with them before. So I don't know who this is. I don't know. This has to be somebody who's watching you change and evolve in some way, which makes me think it has to be some way they can see you, right? So again, you may have a live platform. They may just see you on social media, something like that. Maybe if you have stories on social media, they're able to kind of keep up with you a little bit. I think this person, I think somebody is keeping an eye on you. It could be a new person, old person, I have no idea, but I definitely believe it's a person that thinks they may have some competition here. So perhaps they feel like, maybe they're trying to look and see if you're even with someone else. If you had some kind of conflict perhaps with this person in the past, doesn't have to be. This could all be about competition, because the next card is literally about having, just about having different options, right? Having different choices that you can choose from. I think that's what they're looking at. Again, I think it's been a big challenge for them. You may have actually locked this person out in some way or blocked them out in some way. In terms of being able to connect with you or see you. Maybe you just stopped talking to them, but they're finding this to be a major challenge here. So I feel like, although I feel like they must be watching you grow or know this in some way, they also feel kind of like they're not a part of your life right now, which tells me maybe you're not talking to this person, or maybe it's just a brand new person who's trying to get some information on you. maybe you've caught their eye and their attention, but you're hard to read. You're a challenge to read is what I'm getting. That's so interesting. All they can see is that you're a very free spirit and you're really kind of going after your dreams right now. And I just heard, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks, so I don't know who that is. But I feel you on that, okay? Somebody who's just not really caring to be held back at this time. They're not really caring what others think. They're just kind of pushing forward. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's clarify the illusion card. Oh, look at this. The Devil, and you have the Ten of Cups here. Let's keep going. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards and then we'll talk about them. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well. Okay. This is really interesting. Actually, let's look at the change card, please, Spirit. Let's get one more. So, whoever this is, they seem to be really heavily focused on you. Okay, they might honestly, probably overly focused on you to the point where it could actually be obsession. Okay, I don't know why. I kind of feel like if this is a person that you have not, look at this. On the bottom we have a King of Wands, which is Leo energy. You also have Aries over here. Yeah, so I feel like this person is really heavily focused on you. Okay, this may be somebody that you actually had a family with before, or someone who may have seen a family with you, or maybe seen some kind of long-term, perhaps you wanted that. But regardless, I think that you had a good connection with this person. I think you had a lot of inner happiness with them, or they certainly felt that way when they were around you. Okay, if not, then this person seeing you and clearly has, you make them very happy. I don't know, though. I don't see any cards to indicate the past, just so we're clear at this point. But I do feel, I feel like this person is just really watching you. I mean, almost obsessively, not like obsessively, if not watching you, obsessively maybe thinking about you. If you guys have exchanged photos or... that's why I want to keep going back to a platform. Like, I feel like they can see you in some way. But they are really, really watching you is what I'm getting. I think you bring them a lot of happiness, and maybe it is because they see your free spirit. Maybe it's because they see that you are in that I don't give a damn kind of phase. I'm going to do me. I'm going to grow. I'm going to be free. I'm not going to be held down. It doesn't mean that you're unwilling to commit or anything like that. It's just that you're really... I think enjoying, I almost would see that like a pre-empress energy or even an empress energy. Okay, you're just really enjoying yourself and probably unmasking a lot of things that may have kept you down in the past and really being just super authentic right now. And I just think this person is so, I almost said turned on. It doesn't just have to be turned on. I just feel like they're so vested in that, if you will. Okay, I just think they really love that and love seeing you that way. Like, it's really piquing their interest in the most if that's not correct grammatically, let's see, I don't know, just did that in the most absurd way almost, because they're just, I feel like it's almost an obsession phase. This person can see having happiness with you. I think they also desire that kind of freedom within themselves. So maybe they don't really feel like they have that, even if you've maybe left a job and you're kind of going on your own way in a different direction, doing your own thing, creating your own things, your own success. I think they really love that as well. Abundance card here is clarified by the Page of Wands and the Five of Cups, though. Okay, so if this person was in your life before, I don't think they were making a whole lot of effort. I think there was a lot of excitement, though, at some point. Pages to me are all about the student, right? It's that newness and that energy. They want to explore things. And it's usually quite exciting, right? Because the pages can be kids too, and think about a child's excitement. But I don't see this. I see this more as an energy, somebody who wants to really explore things with you, somebody who wants to be free with you. That's what I'm getting. Somebody who wants to have that kind of excitement with you, because that's how they're seeing you. And they also see you being quite abundant as a result of it, really freeing yourself up to make some different moves that has really created, I think, some kind of glow up within you, honestly. So this person may actually, with this Five of Cups here, be feeling a little bit sadness over that. So maybe if they had an opportunity with you in the past, they didn't really take advantage of that. Maybe they were very slow moving. Could have certainly been that, or maybe they just could not make a choice here. Okay, maybe they were trying to balance you and something else. It could have been other priorities that they had. And maybe you just weren't getting a whole lot of attention, but this person is feeling like they've missed out in some way with this Five of Cups. Definitely kind of feeling the loss of you. Why do I feel like, this is tied to the abundance card as well. So maybe they see you having an abundant life and they feel like they could have been a part of that and they just kind of missed out. Definitely feeling that this person is disappointed over what happened here. But with the change card coming up here, I'm seeing somebody here that is definitely trying to make some kind of decision where they're able to really balance things out. And it looks like with the Fool card here that they're, they may actually move towards you is what I'm getting. Okay, with this King of Wands energy, that's a very passionate, fiery energy here in this Leo energy, okay? So maybe they could come towards you and we'll get some tarot and see what it is they're wanting. But, they're going to be passionate probably. I'm sure they will be actually, but probably move towards you. Could be very quickly. I'm guarantee you they're going to be very charming, look their best, be very much in charge. Okay, this is the leader, of course, whenever I see the King of Wands. But I feel like this person may be overcoming some kind of challenges as well. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. It's not really in the cards, but I feel it. But they're really looking at the bigger picture of things here. So they might come in very charming, just so that you know. Perhaps try to, I don't know. I think they just want to start a discussion is what I'm getting. So maybe if you guys have not been talking at all, maybe they just want to have a discussion with you and see if you guys can spark something. Wow. Okay, so let's see. So I want to know, what does this King of Wands energy want with, what exactly do they want with my collective? What do they want? That's so funny because that first song I got was You Must Not Know About Me. Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. Got the King of Pentacles now. All right. So we have a Capricorn, a Taurus here. And we have Virgo as well. So what do they want? I mean, this is all about stability here, okay? The Eight of Pentacles to me is all about building something with somebody, okay? Wanting to have an abundant life, wanting to have a new abundant, look at that, Six of Cups, an abundant beginning with someone. The King of Pentacles is also, it can sometimes be a father or a husband, but it's certainly a leader, all right? They really do love, oh, look at this, the Death card reversed. They love their creature comforts. They love to have the nice things in life. They usually give quite generously. But they like to build a good life as well. Okay, so they're big on their possessions, as well. They like to have a nice life. So I think that this is someone who works very hard. I'm asking what they want from you. I think they want to try and work with you. All right, so whatever maybe they see you doing, perhaps they want to be a part of that in some way. Perhaps they want to see what they can bring into it. They see you really up here shining, glowing up in a major way, putting yourself out there. Why do I feel like the spotlight is on you in some way? Or maybe they feel like you have a lot of admirers, people that like you, respond to you in some way. See, I swear you're on some kind of platform. I don't know why I'm getting that. It could just be like something in social media. You could be on TV. You could be a star for all I know. Be a singer, somewhere where you're getting a lot of, I just feel like a lot of attention in some way. I guess you could be a trainer. You could be anything like that. Anyway, this person wants to work on things with you, and I feel like they're wanting to bring you something. They want to come in more stable, I feel like. So if this person was somebody from your past, perhaps when they were here, they were not fully invested at the time. They weren't bringing you anything that was stable. There could have been a lot of conflict here. All right, there could have certainly been some competition in the past. They feel like they have that again. Notice I have the Five of Wands twice. I think they are kind of worried about if there will be competition here. You know, you also have your choices up here, right? Your options. If that's going to be a problem, or if you would even, you know, welcome them into your life or receive them into your life. I think this person has been doing some healing, is what I'm getting with the Six of Cups, trying to really kind of restore themselves, their energy, kind of recollect themselves in some way. Perhaps they had some wounds or something that had to be healed, perhaps some child wounds. Could have been some heartbreak, you know, it could have been anything like that. But I feel like they were at a, why do I feel like this person was going at such a fast pace in the past for some reason? I don't normally get that with the King of Wands, but I'm getting that. And now they're trying to recollect themselves and get together. So you may have had like a huge split up. This could have been a while. It could be recent too. I don't know. But I think they're trying to recollect themselves and come back in. They definitely see you, you know, the Six of Cups is somebody that is family, is somebody that, hey, I know you, I've known you forever. I feel this connection, right? It's very much so a part of past life connections. I feel like something must have ended with this, because you notice that this death card is actually in reverse. So that shows me as they are wanting to resurrect something that may no longer exist. Okay, so if you guys had a connection, if you had a friendship, whatever it was that you had before, I feel like they're wanting to, remember before I stopped and said I feel like they just want to have a discussion. Perhaps that's what it is. Maybe they need to apologize for something, or just clarify or clear up something from the past. Maybe that's what they're wanting to do. Interesting. Okay. So how do they feel about my collective then? Was that what I asked? Or did I say, what do they want? I don't really know what I said. All right. I'm going to ask now if I didn't ask before. I think I said, what do they want from you? So how do they feel about my collective then? What are their feelings towards my collective? These cards are beautiful, but they're kind of, they're thinner, so be careful with my shuffling. I can't do them like I normally do. Wow, you cannot make, look at this. Unbelievable. King of Wands again. You definitely may very well be dealing with a fire sign here. Oh, wow. So how they feel about you, and they may also be seeing you in this energy here. That, again, somebody who gets a lot of attention, very charming, charismatic. They're, you know, I'm asking how they feel about you. Looking at you as someone who, you know, catches people's eyes, certainly catches their attention. Somebody here could be have very light blue eyes, I'm feeling. I think you stand out. You easily handle authority very well. Any kind of challenges as well. You probably very sexy, very beautiful, charming. You could be handsome, you know, beautiful, handsome, whichever. But certainly someone who has no issue pulling people together, leading others, taking charge of your life, going after what you want passionately. They feel like you have a great deal of willpower here. Okay, certainly, I think with this Page of Pentacles, I'm just getting opportunities all around it. Okay, pages to me, like I said, are usually like that's just that freshness, that newness, that innocence, right? Like you're not afraid to jump on new opportunities, and I think they see that you're actually doing that. All right. They may also see you as a person that you could be very religious. You could be quite traditional as well. Oh, wow. I just noticed in this card, this person, look at that. Can you see that card, hopefully? Look how they're mirroring. I just noticed that, okay? You can see there, and you can see obviously in the reflection there. This person may very well think that you are a reflection of them in some way. You guys could be, because I just laid, goodness, Tina, look. I laid it on top of Six of Cups, all right? And this is the Hierophant. This is all about higher commitment. I laid it right on top of the past life. I just said this person feels you're a reflection of them in some way. So they may feel like you're part of them. You're part of them. Perhaps you're part of their, soul in some way. You guys could very well be twin flames. You could be soulmates. Um, they may also feel like you want to have some kind of higher commitment here. Or this could also very well be telling me that they feel like you are marriage material. Okay, like they want to have a higher connection with you, that you're someone that they're going to marry. Okay, that just flew at me. So for some of you guys, that will definitely be the case. So what is this person's next move then? Spirit, what is this person's next move towards my collective? This is quite beautiful, actually. Quite beautiful. Definitely wanting to have a transformation in this relationship. Why do I feel like this person's been waiting for the right time to do this? Just kind of sitting back, watching almost obsessively. Okay, thinking about this new beginning, thinking about having this happy family, this emotional fulfillment and contentment with you. Oh, wow. Look, you got the Lovers. What's their next move is my question. Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. Their next move is to come and get this relationship, it looks like. I think you have the King of Wands here twice, which tells me somebody is absolutely about to make a move. And I feel like it's somebody who perhaps you've been waiting on, or somebody who's been waiting for the right time to come towards you for whatever reason. I feel like there may be a long discussion. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you guys have a lot that you have to work out, or at least talk about. Explain, I just heard. So somebody might need to explain something. This person feels like you bring a lot of balance into their life. It looks like it feels like they can have a very solid relationship with you. They clearly love you very much. Look at this picture too. It's so beautiful. Two swans together. Those are swans, right? There's two of them, whatever it is. I believe it is. All right. But they definitely want to work. Listen, they know that you're getting a lot of recognition at this time, okay? They want to be a team with you is what I'm getting. They want to have some teamwork, right? They want to work together to build on this relationship. But not only that, I feel like maybe something else that you have going on. I don't know that yet, but perhaps they want to be a part of whatever you have going on here. I think this person has a lot of optimism. They're going to come in with a lot of optimism. They might text you, out of the blue. Look at this. They might text you out of the blue. They have all good things going on here, okay? With this Page of Wands, and want to communicate with you. It may be very passionate. It could very well catch you by surprise is what I'm feeling. They want to share some news with you, I just heard. So I don't know if maybe something has changed in their life that they want to let you know about as well. And, there is a baby shoe here. I don't know what that's about. Perhaps this person, if this is the love interest, hopefully they didn't go out and have a baby somewhere, but I guess they could have become a father or a mother. I'm not sure. Okay, but that is also about new. Okay, baby also tells me breathing new life into something, right? A new beginning in some way. So they may come at you very passionately wanting to have a new beginning as well. Okay, I think that you're going to see with the Six of Pentacles here that this person's going to be showing you. They might even show up with something, honestly. They're not only going to come with being sweet or, being on their best behavior. I feel like they're going to come with maybe something, perhaps a gift. It could even be a necklace. I don't know if somebody likes pearls, or I see pearls actually on the card. And then for some reason, I see like I don't know what, it's like a silver pendant as well as what I'm imagining here. So I don't know what that's about. But honestly, they could bring flowers. They could bring, whatever, the wine, chocolate, whatever, you guys are into that they may know of. But I think that more importantly, this person wants to come and actually give to you in some way. So if they weren't given to you in the past, maybe they want to show you that they can actually, that they're more balanced now, I just heard, and they want to give you some kind of equal reciprocity. Why? Look at this. Now we have the Queen of Wands, okay? Again, I could go back to what I said before. I don't know if there's two queens, a queen and a king, whatever. I had two kings on the table and then a queen. Why? Because I feel like they see you kind of blowing up in some way. Whatever that means to you, they see that you're very much so happy. Very much, you got to be standing out in some way, collective. I don't know what you're doing, but you got to be standing out in some way, just full of charisma, full of confidence. Again, attracting a lot of admirers. They definitely know that's not an issue for you. You're good looking. I think you're both very good looking people, honestly, judging by this. Or certainly know how to attract others. You have your share of admirers. Okay, and I think they're very drawn to you. Very drawn to you. I also think this person's had this in their mind for a long time. So perhaps something happened here. It doesn't show me, but maybe it was just a little conflict here with this Five of Wands. That seems very manageable to me. But maybe you guys were not able to get over it at the time. There could have been other things going on and just decided to go their separate ways. Both of you guys, and you really start, God, did you grow? Look at this. Look at all of this freedom. Now you have freedom, abundance, a lot of changes going on with you. Very much so standing in your power. That makes so much sense why I got that first song, You Must Not Know About Me. And what's the rest of that? You must not know about me, Beyonce. Oh, I can have, oh Lord. I can have another you in a minute. I think the song is called Irreplaceable though. So you're saying you're irreplaceable, and I think this person sees that too. We have the Ten of Cups. We also have the Lover's card here as well. All right, and here we have the Fool again. Okay, this person's next move. I'm telling you, this person is definitely going to be coming to you. Fool, it's all about new beginnings. All right, it's about bringing the innocence back into the relationship. It's about wonder and curiosity, but it's also about taking a leap without looking. Okay, I think they've waited long enough, and maybe they're just finally at their boiling point, understanding now that there's no more waiting. Okay, that can't happen. All right, so let's go here. This is quite beautiful. The other song was Wild Horses, and you'll have to look that one up. But I think Wild Horses is about couldn't drag me away. So maybe they're saying, maybe you've tried to get rid of them. Maybe you've closed the door in some way, especially down here. Of course, we had the Death card here, right? But it was in reverse. So maybe one of you, one or both of you guys decided to just stop the situation that you were in or the relationship. Now this person's wanting to have a resurrection here. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you may want to have this as well. You'll definitely be open to hearing about it, or, listening to them or hearing them out. But Wild Horses is about wild horses couldn't drag me away, right? This is about, actually, it's a huge act of loyalty, right? I love you so much. I'm very loyal to you and only you. I will come in and be this fool for you. Nothing's going to be able to drag me away. And maybe that was happening in the past. Maybe that's what, they couldn't make a decision, or maybe they couldn't catch balance. Maybe they had a lot of other things that were trying to distract them from this connection. So I'm going to see what this person may like to say to my collective, please. Any messages this person may want to say to my collective? Yeah, so they may have left before because it says I couldn't let you get close to me. So for whatever reason, yeah, and then they said I lost myself for a little while. So this person may have actually walked out of the connection then and perhaps went into some kind of isolation of their own, or, focused on themselves for a little while. It says, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Okay, remember I said this person may need to explain some things. They may need to apologize. They clearly must feel like maybe they hurt you in some way, or perhaps you feel betrayed or left out in the cold. You don't look like you're taking it too hard, but you it may have taken you a while to get to this really empowered phase that you're in now, okay? But I think this person has watched you or felt you or heard about you, something, all right? Because they feel like they're missing out on a very big part of you right now. And it may have also been if they've done some healing too, they're probably just opening their eyes to see the truth and who you are and how valuable you are, and how amazing you are. Yeah, so sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I would say every night they stay awake thinking about you, okay? As well as having this higher commitment here. I think you do and you did bring each other a lot of happiness. I think this person does think about the happy memories, perhaps the discussions, if you guys had some laughs together, if y'all did, maybe like, if y'all watched movies together, songs, things like that. I just really feel like they, that's some of the things that they think about. This person may not have been available in the past as well. Or maybe they were trying to heal. I keep going back to healing from their own stuff. It says, I couldn't let you get close to me. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling of like, one of my message cards, not one of these, but one of them says that, I didn't want you to get too close because it was inevitable that I would hurt you. Maybe this person feels like they hurt people, or maybe they thought that. Maybe they have some insecurities in terms of if you get too close, maybe you won't like me or something like that. But it says they actually lost themselves for a little while. So I don't know what that's about. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I remember every detail of that day. So maybe you guys had a very special day together. Maybe special time together. I brought up movies earlier, so perhaps you guys had a special movie or something like that y'all watched together. Maybe you did a Netflix and chill night or something cute like that. Just something. It could have also been the last day when you spoke. It could have been things that you said that really kind of stayed with them. I want to get a couple of these from the Romance Angels. Romance Angels, do you have anything for my collective, please? Any advice? Yep, soulmate. First card out, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. We saw that several times in the cards. I'm not shocked at all. Now, this is a very deep connection. Maybe them losing themselves for a while is because they were trying to get over some of their own stuff, it looks to me like. Could have very well been. And maybe trying to deal, especially if they started recognizing this connection. Things like this, sometimes they don't hit us right away. They can come in little by little. The clearer we get, the more they begin to come in and kind of overwhelm us. Can be quite shocking, let me tell you. And you know that if you've lived it. Not always pleasant, but maybe that's why this person is obsessing so much now over this connection. Maybe that's why they seem to not be able to stop thinking about it and what they're missing out on here, because they clearly can feel the love. So maybe they feel it so purely now where they could not before. I keep passing this family healing. It's not coming out, but it's tried to flip a couple times, so I'm wondering, most of these cards aren't even flipping for some reason. I'm wondering if there may have been some family that was involved. Maybe this person was having some family issues or had family ties that could have been impeding on this. Maybe they were having to give to family, something like that, something that was tying them up as well. Maybe that's why they couldn't get a balance, but it says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I do think this person is actually the one being guided right now. I think you've pulled back completely. It doesn't look like you're holding space perhaps for this person, but you are really very much about loving yourself right now and taking care of yourself in your life. That's what I'm seeing. It's beautiful. I love seeing that, actually. All right. Look at this. Engagement. Wow. I said they're going to be probably looking for a higher connection up here. Because either they think that you are wanting to have that with this Hierophant, or they just see you as marriage material. And we do have engagement here, so this could very well lead to. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, so this could very well lead to, you know, maybe engagement, maybe marriage, maybe, you know, moving in together, some higher level of connection than what you've had, if that's what you're wanting. Wow, I just dropped like 100 cards. All right, let's look at this one. This one flipped over completely. This says Raven, Shaman. You are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. Wow. I keep saying a platform. Some of you guys may, you may be a tarot reader. You may be very gifted and intuitive in some way. You may be using your healing or other gifts to really help the world and to heal others in some way. It says that there is power in your wisdom and in your words. Okay, connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. That is gorgeous. All right. And maybe you're a public speaker as well. You could also be a writer. You could do it through your singing, through music in some way. Acting as well. It says use your voice. What else, Spirit, do we have? What else do we have here? Advice card. Oh, look at that hummingbird. So you are to embrace the spirit animal of the hummingbird, which is all about miracles. It says you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. That is absolutely beautiful. Well, I think you are doing that. This person is seeing that in some way. They feel like they are missing out on a huge opportunity here, okay, to be with you, to be with the person that they love, to be with the person that it may have came them, you know, taken them a while to even understand, you know, that you were such a deep connection for them. I kept telling you they felt like they were missing out on something with you. It looks to me like there might be a mission at hand, one way or the other, whether you're doing it alone or bringing this person in. There may be a collaboration that should be taking place here, which we also saw with this Three of Pentacles, someone wanting to have, you know, to work on something together and really, you know, involve themselves in whatever you're doing, some kind of teamwork. Even if you're not doing the same thing, it looks like you're both very additive to this connection and to assisting, you know, I don't know, it looks like others in some way and growing and physically, you know, maybe emotionally, spiritually. You know, so many ways that we can certainly do that. So this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So hopefully this will resonate with some of you guys. If it does, please don't forget to hit the like button. I think maybe I'll get a few initials. I don't always do this on collectives, but I will. I have a lot of cards, so we would just see what comes out here. I have an O. I have a B. This may or may not be the initials of you or your person, as you know. I have an M, an A. I have a G. I have a J. I have an H, a C. I have an E. Is that my first E? And then I have a U and the number 5, which could be the month that one of you guys were born, you or your person. It could be, you know, it could be in the birth year, the birth date. It could be a life path, anything like that. But anyway, guys, that is what I have for y'all. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye, Collective.